Om Namo Namah Shivaya.
Divorce done with lot of drama and with a lot of emotional grief and unresolved grief can create such bitterness amongst the ex-husband and ex-wife that sometimes when they have children, the children represent that grief of their parents. I mean, I do understand that living with an abusive husband and living with an abusive wife or an incompatible wife is not the highest and best decision, but understand that if you're again and again getting partners that are not compatible to you, that means maybe it's your own fault. If second time also you're getting a husband like this, third time also you're getting a husband like this who's not for your highest and best, maybe you don't have a good decision making ability as well, because 100% of the men are not bad and 100% of women also not bad. So why are you attracting these kind of people? And maybe you are doing this out of family karma. See if your mother also used to have this kind of relationship problem. See if your grandmother also suffered from this kind of relationship problem. I mean, they will not have divorces at the earlier generation, but maybe they were having abusive husband, they were having an alcoholic husband, and your grandmother was extremely traumatized, abused, and marital rapes were happening with her, and the family was silent. So this is kind of a curse, and this is kind of such an unresolved abuse in the family gene which gets passed down to the children, and the grandchildren start to represent that karma. Of course, the mother would also resolve this or hold on to this karma because she herself has seen her own mother go through that abuse. But by the time the grandchild comes, the grandchild gets this gene but doesn't know what has happened. And this creates these kind of psychosis even more, that you experience the abuse of your ancestor, but you have no idea what actually happened. And you act out, or the genes manifest this kind of situation in your life where you actually manifest a husband who is abusive. And you say, look, all men are like this and all men like this. And you don't really understand that out of sympathy and bonding, you are doing this for your grandmother. You're taking her karma and representing her karma. That, oh my grandmother, since you have suffered, I will also participate in your suffering so that I can ease your pain. But you don't have to do this. This is what we are teaching. I'm not saying that you have to. I'm saying the reverse of it. I'm saying you should not do this. You should acknowledge it, that this has happened, and let it go. Because unless you understand where is the wound, you will not be applying the medicine on it. So identifying the wound is extremely important, and that how you are actually carrying this wound from your grandmother. And this way you are manifesting abusive or alcoholic husband and then having divorces experiences. And then the children will also see all this sadness where they haven't experienced the experience of a healthy marriage between their parents. So they don't know this. So if the input is zero, the output would be zero. And this is what they also carry forward. So a lot of times individual maybe at just an individual level, the divorce may be just at the individual level. But a lot of times these relationship problems, I think majorly the relationship problems are a family karma, and what you have learned from your parents and what you have learned from your grandparents as well.